I'm back. Back on artist. No, it's I cut off. My daughter had called me. But yeah. So far I had 91 people. I think my goal is every time I stream on live is to have 100 people. However long it takes to have 100 people. Wait on my daughter. But so I was playing some songs and stuff, just saying which ones will work the best. Like I was telling people, like one of the biggest things artists got to do is you have to realize that the help is no longer here. Ain't nobody gonna say you can't nobody put you on. Damn sure if they not. Like you could be like, yo, I'm Beyonce's cousin. They not gonna listen to your damn music because you her cousin. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Like people want to hear music. You know, people want to hear that you're confident in your music. So that's why I've been on my little wave to where I want to do something to where I push too hard. You know what I'm saying? I push too hard. Because what end up happening is you get to expecting shit. Expecting people to help you, waiting on stuff, and then your time and opportunity goes by. That's the problem. That's the real big problem. Is that waiting on people, thinking that somebody gonna solve your issues, is only gonna cost you way more time. You know, time is ticking. Like somebody asked me, like, yo, Meek Mill sold 6,000. I'm just like, that's not surprising to me because the kids that's listening to Meek Mill, the kids that's in high school are a lot older than Meek Mill. A lot too young for Meek Mill music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got kids in 2012. You got kids in high school that's born in 2009. In high school. You know what I'm saying? My son is born in 2007 and he's a junior. So the seniors this year, the seniors in high school were born in 2008. Huh? Oh, I don't know. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's coming out now?
It's from the first flight. So yeah, it should be in storage.
Oh, it's on the store. Okay. All right. Hop in. What's up? So yeah, that's overall that's my plan. You know, my plan is, and so far I got 3 streamers, 91, 94. So that means I need about 4 more people in order to stream, in order to go off of this, in order to not be on it. Yeah. So that's one of the key things. So yeah, I'm good. Yeah. So that's all I'm just talking about. It's basically streaming. That's the biggest marketing plan somebody could possibly have. Because other than that, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people think that if somebody's gonna save you, it's just a marketer and not understanding. Like back then, was harder. It's harder now, but at least it's harder because you got to do it. That's the only hard part about the music industry, is it's hard because you got to do it. But as far as it being like actually hard, it's really not that fucking hard. Because what's going on is what's making it not harder is that you ain't gotta have nobody gotta like you no more. You know what I'm saying? An industry exec can hate your fucking guts. Back then when people hated you, they made sure that you weren't gonna get in. They made sure that you was gonna miss out on those opportunities. Like, it was real gatekeeping back then. Like, back then wasn't no joke. Like, if a person said you was finished, my nigga, you was finished. There's nothing you could do about it. But nowadays, nigga, Puffy don't gotta like you. Nowadays, Jay-Z don't gotta like you. Birdman don't gotta like you. Master P don't gotta like you. And Clive Davis and Russell Simmons and Julie Schwartz and Leora Cohen. All these people can hate your fucking guts. You're still gonna make it. Because they can't stop you from putting out music. See, back then, they could stop you from putting out music. Nowadays, they can't stop you. You used to have to put out music through some type of distributor. You don't need a distributor. Your distribution is one-click YouTube. One-click SoundCloud. Even Reverb. I'll talk to somebody about Reverb Nation. No one can stop you from putting out music. They can block you on many sites they can, but they cannot stop you from dropping music. So, that's just the thing. So that's the good part. The hard part about the music industry is that you got to do the work. And I honestly would like it this way. Because back then, there was a lot of talented people that didn't make it. There was a lot of talented people that did not make it because of someone else. No bullshit. There was a lot of people back then who literally, like, somebody said, hey, don't fuck with them. That shit really was real. Somebody right now could say, don't fuck with you. Guess what? You're still going to make it. You know why you're going to make it? Because that's just one person. That's why it's good. I love it like this. It's harder. Hell yeah, it's harder. So it's going to take a little longer. It's going to start taking artists a little longer, especially if you're a little older. And the reason why it's going to take you a little longer because you're a little older when you're getting started is because you don't have your schoolyard with you. That's one of the biggest things. See, when you ain't got that schoolyard with you, then it's kind of hard to just bring just big ass following. You know, when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I could have at least 100 people show up to a party. If I wanted to, as a kid, hell yeah. But as an adult, people that's my age, they parents. You know what I'm saying? They got kids, they got work in the morning. They not gonna always be able to just come out and support, not every damn time. So that's why one of the biggest things that I see is that when you working and you building up and stuff, you gotta realize that, you know, it's just you. And that's okay. I remember feeling like I had to kiss somebody's ass, man. I remember what that felt like. For real. I remember what it felt like where if this person didn't like you, your career would never start. I remember that. Like, and I'm talking about I was living in little old Houston at the time. Little old Houston, Texas. And this shit really was on some like, man, certain motherfuckers didn't like you. You really didn't make it. It was like crazy. But now it's not like that anymore. Now it's artists that's making it in Houston without the radio. The kids don't give a fuck about no damn radio in Houston. The kids don't give two fucks about it. The kids want to hear kids just want to hear the music. Kids just want to hear the music. Kids don't care about politics. Kids don't care about the radio person don't like somebody. Kids don't give a fuck about that. It's the adults that make it that, and it's the adults that make it petty. They make it hard for people to succeed, and they made it hard. That's why they all losing their positions, because look at all the foul shit they was doing. Look at all this sexual assault going on, man. All of these kind of things is going on because these niggas made that shit hard. And they made you feel like you had to do certain things to them, with them, for them, in order to make it. Niggas had to do damn near rituals, and you know what I'm saying? Is rap the new rock? I feel like it could be. I feel like rap is like how, like heavy metal, like them niggas love their music. You know what I'm saying? The heavy metal guys love their music. It's all your fault. And I watch so many people, you know, like, I seen it. It's not that I didn't believe in them. It's just the fact that stadiums is huge. And, you know, you think that it'll take a lifetime to get to that point. And it didn't. What's good, El Zappo? Just talking to these artists, just telling them about the music and stuff. Like, music it's harder because it's more work, but it's easy because it's your work. You know what I'm saying? It's like your house. It's like, nigga, if your house is dirty, it's a lot of work, but at least it's the dirt that you made. It ain't dirty because somebody else. It's different cleaning up somebody else's big ass house that's dirty. Now you got a problem. If that's dirty, it's just your house. And that's the same thing, you gotta look at it. Come on. That's the same way. Come on. That's the same way you gotta look at it. And it's your house. So it ain't hard to clean. And you want that shit to be based on you and your shit and all of that. It's like, and I wanted somebody to build my career up, and I want to pay this money and make all the problems go away. It's like, that shit's not gonna happen. Which way you go?
Where you wanna go?
To the Terminal 4.
Oh yeah. You said elevator?
Okay. So it's just your house to clean and fix. That's all. So when you do that, things gonna go a lot smoother. But when you don't do that, you gonna wake up, man, you old as hell. You know, I got kids, and my kids gauge my timing. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell niggas that shit. They be like, oh man, somebody's not listening to Meek Mill. It's like, no, Dreams and Nightmares intro came out 12 years ago. So, although it's a big record, it's old. When I was born, that's like, I was born in 1986. Most people my age did not they didn't care about no Curtis Blow and all of them people. They didn't care about that shit. They cared about, you know, DMX and man. That's what they cared about. Cared about Jay-Z, Tupac, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Most people my age never listen to no old school hip hop and rap and stuff like that. Majority of the people, they listen to music, they listen to what was out now. So when kids ain't listening to Meek Mill as much no more, it's because they growed up, man. Meek Mill had his time. Now it's time for guys like Fobats and Playboy Cardi. Like, that's who they want to listen to. every artist writes the moment. They write the history. And that's what time things we don't want to accept. We be thinking like people supposed to be on forever. And it's like, it's not